be going toward the back of the hand, okay? So we're going to go down toward the floor in this position, okay? Usually it's best that the patient, they're more comfortable sometimes in a supinated position there. So I'll have her in supination. I'm going to stabilize distal radius and ulna. I'm going to apply a glide in a dorsal direction, which would be down toward the floor, okay? A little bit of joint traction, and I would just glide that proximal carpal rolls in that dorsal direction. All right? Can I show you guys volar too?
Yeah.
Awesome. So for a volar glide, I can do one of two things. I want to stabilize distal radius and ulna. I can either glide the carpal bones up toward the palm in a volar direction, this way. You don't need a lot of force to do that. You can also flip them into a pronated position, and then my glide would be toward the floor, correct? Because I'm still moving toward the palm. So as long as she can tolerate this position and has basically full pronation, that I'm not cramming or jamming the joint, I can come here, stabilize here, and do a little bit of joint traction, and then apply that glide toward the palmar surface or volar surface, which is now facing the floor, okay? Can I also do it this way? Sure. If I wanted to, I could come here, and I could mobilize the volar glide this way. I just have to make sure I stabilize the radius and ulna, and I apply the glide appropriately to the joint surfaces, okay? So you can do this in a number of different positions. Find how it is comfortable for you, okay?
Which way are you pushing? You're going out?
I'm still going in a volar direction, which would be toward the palm. I'm just
Okay, so
showing
you're
you it can
coming
be done
This way?
toward the palm.
Okay.
Yes.
So you always follow that glide. That glide goes with the direction, like as if she was in the anatomical position.
That I can do a wrist glide in a number of different positions. I just have to make sure I'm doing it appropriately. Can I do a volar glide like this? Yes. Can I do a dorsal glide like this? Yes. Okay. Can I do joint traction? Sure. I'm still stabilizing radius and ulna. You know, the patient might have limited supination. They can't get here. Well, how do I do an effective glide if I'd be kind of jamming the joint if I'm going at this angle? Maybe I put them in neutral. Okay? So the wrist is a little bit more versatile, that as long as you have the patient appropriately supported, and I'm stabilizing the whole radius and ulna, a lot of times you could just cup underneath here, or you can stabilize them down into a towel roll with my pressure here, okay? Whichever way, if you've got a big enough hand and they've got a real little wrist, as long as you're not, realize that there's a blood supply that goes through here and a nerve supply too, so you don't want to be squeezing them, okay? Or pretty soon they're going to get carpal tunnel, problems down in their hands. I'm not talking the syndrome.